Once upon a time in a quiet, secluded village, three wise elderly men sat together under the shade of an old and towering oak tree. The sun was setting, casting a warm golden hue over their faces as they shared stories of their past lives. Their days were often spent in contemplation and discussion, punctuated by quiet laughter and wisdom from years gone by. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange, an ominous figure appeared before them. Clad in black, with eyes that gleamed like burning coals, it was the devil himself who stood before the three elders. "What if I gave you the power to change something from the past? What would you change?" the devil inquired mysteriously, his voice as smooth as silk yet dripping with malice. The first elder, a man of great enthusiasm, responded without hesitation. "I would prevent you from making Adam and Eve fall into sin, so that humanity would not have been distanced from God," he declared boldly, his eyes fiery with passion. The second elder, a gentle soul filled with mercy, spoke next. "I would prevent you from straying from God, so you wouldn't condemn yourself forever," he replied softly, a hint of sorrow in his voice as he imagined redemption for the fallen angel. The devil listened, a cunning smile curling upon his lips, savoring the temptation he offered to the wise men. Yet the third elder, the simplest and perhaps wisest among them, remained silent. Instead, he knelt upon the ground and whispered, "I seek refuge with Allah from the accursed devil," reciting Ayat al-Kursi, the throne verse, with unwavering faith. At his words, the devil let out an ear-piercing scream, a sound of pain and defeat, and vanished into the night, leaving nothing but a wisp of smoke and a chilling breeze. The first two elders, astonished by the disappearance of the devil, turned to their companion, questioning, eyes wide and brows furrowed. "Brother," they asked in unison, "why did you react like that?" The third elder, a faint smile playing upon his lips, replied with quiet wisdom. "First, we should never engage in dialogue with the enemy when we already know how to defeat him." He paused, allowing his words to sink in before continuing. "Second, no one in the world has the power to change the past. Lastly," he concluded, his voice taking on a tone of earnest conviction, "it wasn't in the devil's interest to test us, but to attach us to the past and distract us from the present, the only time God has given us to shape our future." With that, the elders understood the gravity of the encounter and found solace in the wisdom imparted by their simplest companion. They sat in silence for a moment, the weight of the revelation heavy yet illuminating. The moral of their encounter was clear: the past happened under God's mercy and is over. The future lies in God's knowledge, a mystery to mankind. But the present, the here and now, is what should occupy us, for it is the time granted to us to shape what is yet to come.